Alright, the first spot for Atlanta on the 16th of February is Spirit Wings 631 from LAX. Don't know what they're doing out here. Are you shitting me with this fucking camera right now? Are you shitting me? You can almost see what they're thinking in there. That one's Delta 2270 from Philadelphia, where we were yesterday. Alright, that's a 321, 6 years old. $696 NK, plane that I flew a few times. I don't know. You know what? I should start bringing my logbook for stuff like this. I don't know how many times I've flown it. They're just waiting for a gate. Alright, what else do we have happening out here? In case I delete the first video, I just set up here in Atlanta. And first time spotting here. Been based here before. I've lived here before. And we're going to look at some action today. It's a beautiful day for spotting, that's for sure. There's not much happening right now in Atlanta. We're looking at the South Complex. This is the departure end of runway 27, right? We can't see them now, but in case I miss it later, taxiing to the runway is Delta 900, Boeing 717, November 947 Alpha Tango. They're going just a quick flight to Savannah. That plane, 24 years old. Alright, this is 2777 coming in from Little Rock. Another 717 986 Alpha Tango. Alpha Tango, of course, being a former AirTran aircraft. AirTran, which merged or got bought by or sold out to Southwest a decade or so ago. I suspect we're going to get lots of Delta activity here today in Atlanta at Hartsfield-Jackson International. Again, the 16th of February, 2024. What's next? Welcome Delta 1512 from Fort Lauderdale. Ship 660, 660DL. So what do we know about 660DL over there? Oh well. In 2018 it had a hydraulic fault. In 2013 it had a hydraulic failure. And in 2012 yours truly had an in-flight engine shutdown. No plane is without its story, I always say. Alright, they are also probably in purgatory waiting for a gate space. So 2 hydraulic issues and an in-flight engine shutdown from yours truly, November 660DL. It's an old bird, guys, very old, you know. That's what you get. Another Boeing regional jet, 717 in other words. That one's just coming from Savannah. Delta 2748, November 980 Alpha Tango. Also another former aircraft. And believe it or not, I see nothing in the history for that aircraft. So that's a good thing, I like to say. Lots of attention, doesn't it? Well, it's going to get it. Next up is JetBlue. 720 to JFK, a brand spanking new A220-300. Next we're rolling out Delta 1472, former Northwest Airlines aircraft. November 319 NB for North Bank. Just coming in from Key West. I wonder if Delta still has a policy where it's a captain-only landing at Key West. I doubt it. I know Spirit does, but... That Airbus is 23 years old. In 2016 it had a flap issue, 2019 it had hydraulic problems. Very common. Anything mechanical is subject to failure at any given moment, and no aircraft is exempt from that, to be honest. 106DN A321. DN A321 is only 3 years old. No issues with it yet. Is it coming over here to say hi to Spirit, or will it pass it by? So A350-900 on the tow. Don't know anything about it. Touching down on 27 left is November 345DN coming in from Montego Bay, Jamaica. God, I hope that's in Jamaica. Hands are full. I'm trying to pan the camera while holding the fucking phone. I need a lot more gear, but what can you do on a sailor's budget? Whoa, this guy backing up. 570Ds. It's like, nah, never mind, I don't want to go here. Put my shit in reverse and just go somewhere else. You can't come in here now. You guys out of your minds? The fuck? took off was November 959 DZ to Panama City, 737-900. You know, it begs the question. I always wonder why Delta never bothered with the Maxes. It must be a well-kept secret. They never ordered a Max, and I don't know why. Did they know something before everyone else did? Were they seeing the hype, the bullshit, prior to everyone else? Why would a global, excellent airline like Delta never even bother with a Boeing 737 Max? You got to ask yourself, right? You got to ask yourself, what did they know? What did they know? Next on takeoff, we're going to have a 767, November 176 DZ to Bogota. It's 24 years old, okay? That'll be the next one on takeoff. Yes, 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 I know you want the 350. All right, there's Bogota. What a beauty that is, isn't it? Touching down is 189 DN, another 767-300, fitted with winglets. Bringing it on down. Right on, good job. So again, to the point that Delta must have known something about the Maxes. Everyone loves the economic performance of the 737 Max. Delta didn't fucking bother. Didn't even faze them one bit. Now I wonder if they never. Sorry about that. I'm not getting all conspiracy theory on you. I'm just curious. Can't a motherfucker ask questions? Anyway, I was 26 years old. By the way, 198 over there has had 2 in-flight engine shutdowns, mind you, 2 times. The first one was both of them in 2010, and just a couple months apart from each other. One was near St. John's, Newfoundland, and the other was near Syracuse, New York. So yeah, these guys are friggin' workhorses. They work a lot, they fly a lot. So we look at American or keep it on the Delta? Too late. American's touching down already. That's a 148 Alpha November. Just came in from Dallas. One of the newest popular aircraft in the world, the A321. Forget about it. Eight years old, it's never had an issue yet. Not yet. But give it some time, it will. I don't know, I think Airbuses are just built better, you know, there's just more quality control. Obviously, it's not. November 949 Alpha Tango to Gainesville is now taking off on 27 right. 24-year-old, another AirTran 717, or as we like to call it, the Boeing regional jet. There he is. I'm not going to track him though, it's too fucking hard. These little guys get high quickly. Alright, who do we see out there? I got you, big dog. It's November 182 GoJet, November 182 GoJet GJ, operated by Endeavor Air, former GoJet bird. 15 years old. This guy's coming in from Springfield, Missouri. Nice. Come on over and say hi to Spirit. (928) Alpha Tango about to touch down. Coming in from Myrtle Beach. Another Boeing regional jet with former AirTran. The one that we just had takeoff there was November 684 DA 757-200, 30 fucking years old. .684 DA that just took off has a reported flight in 2011 of severe turbulence with 2 injuries on board. Flight attendants got banged up, and that's very sad. That's always the case, you know. So if you're a pilot for a commercial airline and you know about the fucking turbulence, make sure you seat them down, for crying out loud. But most of the time you can't tell. Most of the time it happens very unexpectedly, and voila. On takeoff roll right now is 737-900, November 863 Delta November. It's going to Nassau, Bahamas. There we go. I think next I'll go to either Nassau or St. Martin to do this. Once I get a little bit better at panning the camera. Alright, there's 823DX. Now what I do know is DX, when they put an X with their tail number, that means that the aircraft has been acquired from elsewhere as well. This one happens to come from Shanghai Airlines, and I don't know what year it did, but it's a 19-year-old 757-200. They are going down to Tampa. Lovely. On takeoff roll now is 767-189DN going to Quito. That guy is 27 years old. I'm sure there's a story. I can't look it up right now though, because I am far too busy. Here we go. And that's why I like giving you guys the tail numbers so that you can do your own research and see what happened or what that plane's been through. Okay, talking about 189DN that just took off to Quito. 2023 turbulence, hail strike. Haha, no, not a good thing. Unruly passenger in 2012. They had to do an air return for that. Suspicious item found also in 2012. Hydraulic leak in Manila. Electrical odor on board over the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, it's got its history. But the hail strike one is the most alarming one. Don't fly through hail, guys, if you can help it. It does not fucking end well. And I bet you can look up pictures if you just search November 189DN. You can see probably find pictures of the hail strike. Takeoff roll right now is 963DZ 737-900, 9 years old. It's going to Charleston. On takeoff roll, it's a 32-year-old 757-200. Tail number is 671DN, and it's going over to Orlando. Here it comes, any minute now. Alright, that's 556 NW. 21-year-old 757-200, former Northwest Airlines. I gotta keep track of the time, guys, because I gotta work today. I gotta go work soon. Another Boeing blunder, right? They could have done this so many times. Imagine if they put MAX engines or just update the engines on the 757. Can you imagine the market cornering that Boeing could have done had they just... And by the way, the fuselage of the 757 is the same as the 737. Bet you didn't know that, did you? So a lot of the shit's already there, but if they had... Look at the ground clearance, that belly, Scott. It just goes on forever. It would have revolutionized the... It would have been revolutionary, to say the least, for aviation to have fuel-efficient engines on that bird rather than just keep fucking droning out the MAX. Or whatever. No, it's my problem. And 938 Alpha Tango's touching down 27 left there. Another citrus bird, or Air Tran as it used to be called. Taking the runway for takeoff is going to be the former Shanghai Airlines that I mentioned earlier. The 823DX will be the next takeoff that we get. But for now, the former citrus bird is going to say hi to Spirit. They're still waiting for a gate. They're still waiting for the bloody gate. And you know, people in the industry have been begging, not begging, but raving and ranting about how Boeing has fucked everything up. And all they had to do was just re-engine, maybe update the avionics and stuff, but re-engine the bloody 757. You know, they still make 76s, by the way. They still make brand new 76s, and even old school 777s are still being made for the cargo guys and all that, and even some of the foreign carriers. But over here, no one's interested in the USA because of ex-Shanghai bird. Anyway, perhaps that's enough shit talking. Maybe one day I'll want a job with Boeing and they'll see this and be like, hey, were you the guy that was shitting all over us? Well, yes sir, I was, but it was for a good cause. Trust me, believe me, it was for a good cause, I tell you. Alright, up next we got a 737 MAX 8 for Southwest taking off. November 8894 Quebec will be taking off next. Taxiing out in front of us right there is another Shanghai bird, 822DX. So the one I just took off was 823. This one is 822DX, going to Jacksonville, Florida. Former Shanghai bird. Alright, it is in frame, so here we go. 8894 Quebec. That was Southwest. Here we got another 75. The Departing ramp 1, 680 Delta Alpha, 680 Delta Alpha. I'm sure there's history on it. Let me look that up right now. Alright, 680 Delta Alpha in 2018 had engine problems. They had a compressor stall just shortly after takeoff out of Minneapolis one day. No big deal. They secured it, came back around. Rolling out is 899 Delta November 737-900, 5 years old. See, and 5 years old is well into max territory. They could have ordered a Maxes if they wanted it. Or maybe it's just all simple, you know, a matter of numbers. Maybe they just fucking got a good deal on it. It's finally, Spirit's got a gate. Usually they get a deal on a D2. Alright, that's good. There it is. It's 228 Papa Quebec. Ah, yes. I've flown this plane many times. Papa Quebec was the second to last CRJ 900 that was purchased by Pinnacle Airlines before they became Endeavor, or before they went into bankruptcy rather. What did I say yesterday? The CRJ-9 is one of the hardest airplanes to land smoothly. It is, but this guy did, I couldn't tell whether it was hard or soft or what it was, but it looked like he was working, or they were working to get it down smoothly. Another plane I've flown many times is 315 PQ, 315 Papa Quebec. Coming in from Montgomery, Alabama. Oh yeah. Nostalgia, it lives, it does live, nostalgia. Taking the runway now is going to be a 31-year-old A320, number 343 NW, former Northwest Airlines. They're going to New York City, LaGuardia. That's what's going to take off next. I don't know who's landing yet. Maybe we can get too far. Oh, that looks pretty nice and wobbly. There's the oldest one that I've seen so far. "31 years old." Alright, former, actually not former anything, Endeavor. Gosh darn it, I used to be in both of those seats. I've sat the right seat, I've sat the left seat on that thing. It's a very fun airplane to fly, don't get me wrong, it is. So they want to get to the gate quickly, perhaps it's got to take a shh. That looks exactly like that plane that just landed, the same landing condition and everything. It's like, what's going on out there? What really is going on out there? This one has just come from Tampa. It's 711 FR 321. And the one that landed before is 717 FR, right there. From Montego Bay. Who's next? Got a 757. Oh yeah, this is the Shanghai one, the second Shanghai one. 822 DX. Here we go. 839 DN. 8-year-old 737-900 coming in from Nassau. Getting a small queue at the takeoff end. Now next one's going to be Republic Airways 107 HQ to DCA, followed by 680 Delta Alpha that we talked about earlier, going to Fort Lauderdale, followed by Spirit Wing 705, a brand new 321 Neo with a mascara around the eyes, and after that will be Southwest 915 WN to DCA. So I've called them. Who's landing though? Landing is 328 DN from Austin. It is a 321. Ooh, wow, okay. Well, it is what it is. No big deal. It happens to all of us. Should we go to Brickyard? Too high for the camera. We might get a twofer here with the Spirit 705 NK taking off and another former AirTran 717 landing. By the way, did you know that the 717 type rating for pilot certification says DC-9? I bet you didn't. But that's what it is. Alright, can we get Spirit and the former AirTran together? That is 967 Alpha Tango. We're looking at landings today. Today's the day for landings. We want to see landings today, don't we? At least from this vantage point. I think they did well. They did a very fantastic job there. Brand new Neo, 321 Neo with the mascara. Next one taking off will be 915 WN again from going to DCA rather. We got, of course, 328 DN over here in the penalty box. They're waiting for a gates. I bet they just love it. Let's see if we can see them picking their nose. Probably see what they're thinking in there. I don't have hyper zoom though. Alright. We'll pan over to 915 WN here in just a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. There they go. DCA's got to be one of the most fun airport to land at if you're landing south. Alright, that feels way too high for me to keep panning that towards him. Next guy to take the runway is another plane that I've flown. CRJ 700. November 398 Charlie Alpha going to Dothan. 20-year-old CRJ2. And now for a CRJ, or 700, for a CRJ, that's almost the end of the life of the plane. I've seen other airlines that are still operating the 200s even, so life can be extended, as they say. Former Commer Airlines aircraft. Next aircraft to take the runway will be a 17-year-old A330-200 operated by KLM going to Amsterdam. Registration Papa Hotel Alpha Oscar Delta. Alright, when we see this plane, this one has had an in-flight engine shutdown as well in 2009 on the 19th of October. Also, it had a nose gear steering failure in 2010. That will be for the KLM that we'll see here taking off here shortly. Are they on the roll yet? Let's find out. Operating a former Pinnacle Airlines aircraft. Just see it barely in there. November 170PQ was purchased in 2008 by Pinnacle Airlines, and it was given to SkyWest during the Pinnacle Airlines bankruptcy. Let's see how they do on touchdown. I'll tell you what, airline business is such a cutthroat business. And the aircraft that get shuffled the most in these things are the regional jets. You fire one company, you give the plane to the next one until they can't sustain it anymore, then you fire them and you give the plane to the next company. What I tell you guys, the 900 is not fun. It's not easy to land, but it is really, really fun when you get it right. But yeah, so that's how cutthroat the regional life is. Next up to take the runway is going to be 27-year-old 757-200. Tail number 707TW. Can you guess what that's for? TW? You guessed it. TWA. They're going over to Raleigh Durham. God dang it, sorry about that. Who's landing? Alright. Former AirTran bird. Very nicely done. When I was at a regional, you could probably guess by now which one it was, and they would tell us to follow the Boeing 717, I would always respond as a first officer on the radio here in Atlanta, alright, we'll follow the Boeing regional jet. And one time, one of the pilots, he said something like, look at yourself in the mirror or something like that. I got really mad. But that was the whole idea. That's what I was trying. That was the reaction I wanted to get. No argument there. All right, you might not be able to see it quite yet. That is going to be coming in from Miami, 23-year-old 757-200 with tail number 6710 Echo. Let's see how they touch down. Ooh, dip in the right wing. He's coming down rather quickly. Oh, that was lovely. Come on, that was a good landing. Was it the captain? Or was it the first officer? But listen, guys. That 757, isn't that the most beautiful plane you've ever fucking looked at? Better than the Dreamliner, better than the 350. It's the best looking plane, in my opinion. We're just gonna keep watching it, okay? Give it a little bit of wing space there so I can look at the phone. See what's next. Taking off will be another Boeing regional jets, 981 Alpha Tango. They're going over to Charlotte. Our final approach right now to the South Complex is 257 Alpha Zulu. I saw that plane yesterday, in fact, or 2 days ago. I might have a picture of it. And I want to say it's a former American Airlines Boeing 767 that will be touching down here next. So look it up, 257 Alpha Zulu. If that is, well, you know what? I can look it up. No, I can't because it was a different tail number. It might have been 396 Alpha November before it was 257 Alpha Zulu. Yes, it all sounds crazy, but. And if I believe, if it was a 1999, I think it was a pretty old bird. 24 years old for this one. Oh, I just missed the Boeing taking off. The BRJ. But that's okay, because we want to get this prime air. 767. Yeah, ouch. Oh, come on. She likes it hard, but come on, boys. That's no way to treat a lady. Who do I see on the final approach here? It looks like another regional jet or some such. Who's got their head in their hands in that cockpit for that landing? It was, you know, it happens to all of us. I guarantee it. There's nothing to worry about. It fucking plays on your psyche though. Like whenever we have shitty landings, it's hard to just let go and just like get over it. We act like we get over it, but all the whole taxi into wherever we're parking, in our heads we're just like, fuck, man, that was fucked up, you know. And then your colleague will say, I didn't think that it was that bad. I didn't think it was that bad. You know, I thought you did fine. That's normally what we say. If you're a good-hearted person, that is. There are a few, not very many, but there are a few people that would be like, what the hell was that, dude? Come on, what the fuck was that, you know? But few and far between. Alright, this guy's touching down here. What is he? Oh shit, I missed it. Ooh, listen, I'm looking through the viewfinder most of the time. I'm sorry, the LCD screen. And did that one look tough? Did it look hard? To me it looked like it was a hard one, but I guess when I go back and review the footage, I'll see for sure. Let's see, let me take a look and see who that is. Oh yeah, 894 Alpha Tango, coming in from Destin, or Fort Walton Beach, or Valparaiso, whatever, however you want to call it. VPS. 19-year-old Boeing regional jet. 717. Alright, I gotta cut out now because I do have to go check the status of my flight. I might be late now, holy shit. Alright, so sit rep, the plane that I'm going to be on later on, it's still about an hour and 50 away from touchdown here, so I got some time I can kill here. Like, it's not that far away either, I can just have to go at security really fast. And it's the same terminal or concourse as a terminal building, so that's cool. I think, for now at least, it could change. Alright, we missed the landing. 655 Comair, former Comair. That thing just came in from the Marsh Harbor. CRJ 700, which is a fantastic plane to land. You'd think they'd all be the same, but it's not. This one's a lot easier than 900 to get smoothly onto the runway. 20 years old. My former 2 airlines ago. Lovely to see those things still in action. Alright, in the takeoff queue, we've got another Boeing regional jet November 926 Alpha Tango going to Myrtle Beach. 23-year-old 717. After that, we've got a 22-year-old Boeing 757 going to Orlando, which is 553 NW, former Northwest. After that, it'll be another former AirTran 924 going to Fort Walton Beach. And that's it for now, guys. It's nothing much happening right now in Atlanta. Touching down next, we'll have November 112DN. That is a 321 coming in from West Palm Beach, 3 years old. So that'll be the next touchdown on this complex. After that, it'll be Delta Aircraft 916 Delta Uniform 737-900 coming in from Georgetown. That's 5 years old. Ooh, yeah, that was a chunky one. The biggest problem with plane spotting out here is that, man, when you gotta go, there's nowhere the fuck to go. Where are you gonna go? 926 Alpha Tango to Myrtle Beach is on the roll. Is on the roll. Come on, let's go. It's on the roll. The good news is I already told you who this was. Something with a DU at the end of it. No, that's the nice job on a freaking sweet one. A321, 3 years old. Alright, Northwest, former. Next takeoff will be 924 AT to Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Valparaiso. Next to land will be 916 DU. I had them confused a bit earlier, but dude, it's so fucking hard to do. It's like multitasking galore out here. I don't have the accessories that, you know, where you can hold my phone onto my tripod. I don't have that shit. I need 3 fucking hands. All right, enough of that. That was hard. take that. That wasn't bad. Next to takeoff is going to be November 807 NW A330-300. They are going to Paris, and that is a former Northwest Airlines A330, of course, 19 years old. There's probably a history on it, but I don't have the resources right now. This is fucking hard. I can't do that shit. It's so hard to operate the camera, type stuff in, look it up. She's gonna be lifting off any second now. 807 NW. Here we go. Where you at, baby girl? There you go. You want to know where a place that aircraft used to go a lot, that you'll be surprised? That airplane used to be in Memphis, Tennessee on a regular basis when it was for Northwest, operating to Amsterdam a lot. Memphis, Tennessee, now can you imagine Memphis, Tennessee being like a super hub for lots of aircraft, 3-4 pushes a day? But that was the case, you know, a decade and a half ago. That's how it was back then. Now it's a ghost town. They fucking tore down most of the buildings, in fact. That is a former climb airplane, 697 Charlie Alpha from Albany, New York. I may have or may have not flown this plane. I don't remember. Normally I remember tail numbers like the back of my hand. I don't remember. This is not striking a nerve with me. Next up, about to touch down. Oh, missed it. Doggone it. Not yet. Here we go. Now this plane I have flown. 294 Papa Quebec. Beautifully done. Wow. Fantastic work. .294 was purchased by Endeavour Air, but they kept the PQ Pinnacle tail number. Alright, 294 is going to the gates. Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, 696. 679 Charlie Alpha, damn it. 294 is right there. Next to touchdown will be another former Shanghai Airlines 757 coming in from Jacksonville, 19-year-old Boeing 757-200. At 19 years old, I guess we can consider her pretty young. DX. Will it be smooth or will it be shitty? I would say that was a phenomenal save. Aerodynamic braking. Spoilers up, nose comes down, just fucking beautiful aircraft that is. And nice flying, guys. That was well done. That's how you treat a lady right there. That's how you treat a lady. Seriously. Very nice. Next to land will be Frontier Airlines, ship 390FR. It's a 320 coming in from Fort Lauderdale. It's 1 year old. 320 Neo. That's next to land. Let's see how Frontier does in comparison to the 757. Will it be smooth, or will they F everything all up? Oh, nice. Yeah. Alright, butter. And for those of you guys that think landing an Airbus is a piece of cake, I don't think so. Let me just say that. I don't think so. Especially in a crosswind. Why is that, you say? Because in an Airbus, you never know what you're gonna get. You fucking pull the stick one way, like waiting for the airplane to respond. Come on, come on. Oh, there it comes. Okay, thank you. Whereas in a Boeing aircraft, what you tell it to do is what you get instantly. Even the Boeing fly-by-wire ones, instantly you get it. They've got the brake fans on, you can hear them. Alright, we're going to take a break now, guys. I think I'm going to start getting ready to pack her up, go back in to the terminal, get some food, take a break. You don't say. I don't know how many times I've done it today, but sometimes I think I'm recording and talking and it's not even fucking recording. Well, that's going to be a wrap, I think, guys. It's been really fun. This is a decent spot for taking off for aircraft departing and landing on the south complex to the west.